Why do you keep saying yes when you desperately want to say no? Why do you agree to things that drain you?
I just can't keep up with
Why do
this.
you help people you secretly resent? Why do you leave conversations feeling angry at yourself? If this keeps happening, you're probably telling yourself a story that you're just nice, generous, a good person. Maybe, but what if that's not the real reason? What if your brain learned a long time ago that saying no was dangerous? Not physically, socially, emotionally. And what if that lesson is still running your life today? This isn't really a story about kindness. It's a story about survival. You might be thinking, I know exactly what I'm doing. I just know how to play the game. Maybe, but if you are still playing the game when nobody's watching, that's not strategy, that's programming. Strategy bends on purpose. A bug forgets it was ever straight. Most people think people-pleasing starts in adulthood. It doesn't. The roots usually start much earlier, and there are 3 different roads that lead to the same prison. Maybe you're Suzanne, the child who learned that love had conditions. Helpful, good girl. Obedient, good girl. Easy to manage, good girl. Her brain learned a simple equation. Approval means safety. Disapproval means danger. Years later, she still says yes automatically, not because she wants to, because rejection still feels like survival.
I said yes again. I don't even know what I wanted.
You were trained to perform for approval. That's not your fault, but it is your cage. Maybe you're Jeff, the child who learned that feelings didn't matter. No one asked, no one noticed, no one listened, so his brain adapted. Needs became invisible, preferences became irrelevant. Now he says yes to everything. Extra work, unfair requests, relationships he never wanted, but he feels nothing. No anger, no resentment, no signal telling him to stop.
I don't feel the yes. I don't feel anything.
Numbness isn't strength, it's a brain that learned to disappear to survive. Maybe you're Mark, the child who learned that peace could disappear without warning. A parent with a short fuse, moods that change without explanation, tension hiding in ordinary days. His brain became a prediction machine, always scanning, always preparing, always trying to prevent the next storm. Now he says yes before people even ask, not to be generous, to stay safe.
I always say yes before they could ask. Now I feel empty.
Predicting storms in clear skies isn't wisdom, it's a cage you built to feel safe. 3 childhoods, 3 different stories, 1 result. You say yes when you want to say no. And here's the part nobody tells you. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you teach your brain that your needs come second. Then it happens again and again and again, until one day someone asks, "What do you want?" and you genuinely don't know. That's the real cost of people-pleasing. It doesn't just steal your time, it steals your identity. Now, maybe you're thinking, isn't being kind a good thing? Yes, when it's a choice. But kindness doesn't leave you resentful, it doesn't leave you exhausted, it doesn't make you disappear. Or you might say, I tried saying no once, but people got upset. Some people will, because they were benefiting from the old version of you. That's not your fault, and it's not your problem to fix. So how do you stop? First, create a pause. Don't answer immediately. Say, let me think about it, or I'll get back to you. That tiny delay gives your prefrontal cortex time to catch up. Second, 1 small no per day, nothing dramatic. No, I don't want coffee. No, I can't help with that. That spike of fear, though, is your amygdala panicking. It will pass, and each no rewires the circuit. Third, start noticing your preferences again. Tea or coffee, pen or pencil. You're not making important decisions, you're rebuilding the ability to hear yourself. This week, just once, when someone asks for something small, say, I need to think about it. Then actually think, do you want to do it, or are you just avoiding discomfort? If it's the second one, say no. Your brain was never designed to say yes to survive. It was designed to say yes to connect. You forgot the difference. The people who love the version of you that never said no may not love the version that finally does. That's okay. Your job isn't to keep everyone comfortable. Your job is to stop abandoning yourself. I'm the CORTEX. If saying no feels dangerous, now you know why.